Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I felt it was best not to show my face today. Okay, so I'm just going with the flow. Cheers to messages like this. Okay. I have claimed some space to do a reading. It was 1:44 when I looked at the time. Shall we have a look into today's energy? Right, I've selected some cards. We have the Tarot Grandlux. We have written in the cards daily guidance from your angels. We'll start off with those. And then I did bring us a book to read. I don't have my glasses with me, but you don't have to watch me squint. Okay. You don't have to watch me squint, or I don't have to watch you squint. Whichever way that is. Okay, let's start with daily guidance from your angels. Oracle cards. What's today's message, please? I was going to say they have a really nice gold leaf was coming through. The bottom of the deck, I believe that could be a change in direction. I mean, I could be wrong. A change in direction. Let's have a look what's going on. Well, we have a Cupid, a little gal. She's a feminine. I feel she's a feminine Cupid. Okay. And she's with the stork, and they're checking out. Well, the stork has the map, and the little girl angel is deciphering the messages, because we've got this newborn here. My hand wants to shake. I don't feel shaky though, but my hand wants to shake. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So before I read the meaning in the book, we put the book. Are you seriously just done that? Okay, I've just painted my nails, but I don't sit still afterwards, and the book is just, I don't know if you can see that, it's just scraped a layer off of my nail varnish. Can you see? I shall refill that little spot in a moment. Anyway. I know you may not be able to see the cards, but I don't think that matters. Let's put that book over there. Let's go to the tarot cards then. The Tarot Grandlux. Now, I've taken to look at the book. Archangel Michael's energy come through, and the bird here, the hawk, and there was a card underneath. Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. To become the Emperor, you have to incorporate all elements of the Kings. So this is a sign of your legacy. So the change in direction is a sign of your legacy. What you're here to do. The King of the Jungle. It's like the King of Mother Nature though. A very responsible position to be put in. The King of Pentacles. this is new to this masculine, it's like newborn. It says here, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. The Page of Cups. So we have this position of being the King of Pentacles again, but then we have all this love swimming around. So it's a newborn love energy. Love, love me do, you know I love you. Let's put you there. I'll always be true, so please. So you can see not the immaturity of it, but the willingness to grow into love. That's nice. Okay. The Nine of Wands. This is when life's been hard. It's been a hard journey, tough battle. But this card does suggest a time when you rely upon your spiritual strength. Something new to tap into. A very warrior energy is coming through. You've got the legacy there. Entrapment. Hurt from the past. It looks like he's been crying. Looks like he's pulled all his hair out. Enough's gone on. So enough is enough. I can't go on no more. No more. Enough is enough is enough. Let's get one more card from you. And then we'll read the card about a change in direction. Okay. So, you've got two pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles, you've got one under your arm and one you're looking at. Life paths. You're walking on a thin line. I was going to say a tightrope, but that rope doesn't look tight. Spotlight's on you. Are you being made to look like a clown? Let's have a look at this message. Are you going to let me read the message? Come in. Change in direction. This card signifies that you've had a change of heart that has altered the direction of your life in a positive way. Your old ways of living no longer interest you, and you find yourself avoiding friends and pastimes that previously attracted you. You desire a lifestyle and career that will better fit your new interests and passions. The angels are guiding you through this time of transition. The law of attraction ensures that you'll manifest wonderful new opportunities and relationships. Interesting, because there is another deck of cards that I brought with me, and it's the law of attraction cards, but they fell off of the pile and have slid under the chair, so I'll get those. The additional meanings for this card: you're starting a new phase of your life. The birth of a new project is in the works. Pregnancy, birth or the adoption of a child is possible. A new element in your life is a blessing, even if it doesn't makes sense right now. So you're seeing the blessing within a challenge. Okay, let's go to the law of attraction cards. Come here. Let's dust you off. You've been on the floor, let's pick you up. The law of attraction cards. Well, there's a card that's thrown out onto the floor straight away. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. Have we got a page number? A page number? We've got number 10. I believe that says number 10. Yeah, I think it might say 40. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it says page number 40. We'll go to the book, Ask and It Is Given. So these cards are by Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. And then we have the book, The Teachings of Abraham. Hello, Luna. Hey, baby. So let's read this card first. What's going on first? Looks like she's jumping for joy. And do you know what's coming through? The grass is greener on the other side. You're just told that so you don't want to explore. It's like how it's pointless exploring what's beyond where you are now. It's just a load of rubbish. Action offered from a place of contradicted thought is hard, unsatisfying work and does not yield good results. But when you really feel good about jumping into action, that is a clear sign that you are not offering thoughts that are contradictory to your own desires. You know better. Okay. The higher self knows better. Jump for my love. Jump in and feel my touch. Jump if you wanna taste my kisses in the night, then jump for my love. Look at this. 45. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Let's read page number 40 from this book. I've got another little chip in my nail varnish, you know. Okay, we're chipping away at it. Let's go to page 40. It's chapter 8. The chapter is called You Are a Vibrational Transmitter and Receiver. But we're going to page 40. It does seem to have been boogered in the past. If you have a look there. But it was folded that way, which will leave this one. Shall we go over to here? We'll see how we feel when we get here, yeah? Okay. Page number 40. Let me read these words, because it's covered over some words. You are. You are an eternal personality focusing in the now. Your world, present and future, is directly and specifically affected by the signal that you are now transmitting. The personality that is you is really an eternal personality, but who you are right now. My phone just flashed, no message has come through, but I'll show you. It's flashed to let you see the time, which is 1400, and my two daughters. The personality that is you is really an eternal personality, but who you are right now and what you are thinking right now is causing a focusing of energy that is very powerful. This energy that you are focusing is the same energy that creates worlds, and it is, in this very moment, creating your world. My phone's just flashed up again. Okay, to tell me this time my battery percentage is 49%. So we're nearly at that halfway, meeting halfway, 50-50. 49%. You have a built-in, easy to understand guidance system within you, with indicators that help you understand the strength or power of your signal, as well as the direction of your focus. And most important, it is this very same guidance system that helps you understand the alignment of your chosen thoughts with the energy stream itself. Your feelings are the representation, your feelings are the representatives of your guidance system. In other words, the way you feel is your true indicator of your alignment with your source and of your alignment with your own intentions, both pre-birth and currently. Your powerful beliefs were once gentle thoughts. Every thought that has ever been thought still exists. And whenever you focus upon a thought, you activate the vibration of that thought within you. So whatever you are currently giving your attention to is an activated thought. But when you turn your attention away from a thought, it becomes dormant and no longer active. The only way to consciously deactivate a thought is to activate another. In other words, the only way to deliberately withdraw your attention from one thought is to give your attention to another. I want to give the example of the two songs that I shared on the channel of Love's Community tab, a community post. So it was Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush, Don't Give Up, and the energy to that, in comparison to the next song, which was Don't Give Up by Bruno Mars. So I prefer the energy that's deliberately changing the vibration. Now, on a more upbeat note, a message from Mr. Mars. When you give your attention to anything, the vibration at first is not very strong. But if you continue to think about it or speak about it, the vibration gets stronger. So with enough attention to any subject, it can become a dominant thought. As you give more and more attention to any thought, and as you focus upon it and therefore practice the vibration of it, the thought becomes an even bigger part of your vibration, and you could now call this practice thought a belief. I'm going to carry on reading. I feel like I want to read to page number 40. What did it say about the magnet? Here. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. We'll read to page number 45. So that's where it's leading us to. So, okay, you sit there. The longer you think thoughts, the stronger they become. Because the law of attraction is behind the expansion of your thoughts, it is not possible to give your attention to something without achieving an alignment with it to some degree. And so the longer you ponder the thought, and the more frequently you return to the thought, the stronger your vibrational alignment becomes. As you achieve a stronger alignment with any thought, you then begin to feel emotions that indicate your increased or decreased alignment with your own source. In other words, as you give more of your attention to any subject, your emotional reading of either harmony or disharmony with who you really are becomes stronger. If the subject of your attention is in alignment with what the source of your being knows, you would feel the harmony of your thoughts in the form of good feelings. But if the subject of your attention is not in alignment with what your source knows it to be, you would feel the disharmony of your thoughts in the form of bad feelings. Your attention to it invites it in. Every thought that you give your attention to expands and becomes a bigger... Should we just stop and have a little bit of a refreshment? I am listening and taking it in as I'm reading. Every thought that you give your attention to expands and becomes a bigger part of your vibrational mix. Whether it is a thought of something you want or a thought of something you do not want, your attention to it invites it into your experience. I looked up at the timer then, it said 2222, number synchronizations. Since this is an attractive base universe, it doesn't say that. 2244 on the counter, the timer, as I looked up. Okay, since this is an attraction-based universe, there is no such thing as exclusion. Everything is about inclusion. So when you see something that you would like to experience and you focus upon it, shouting yes to it, you include it into your experience. But when you see something that you would not want to experience and you focus upon it, shouting no at it, you also include that into your experience. You do not invite it in with your yes and exclude it with your no, because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. Your focus is the invitation. Your attention to it is the invitation. And so, those who are mostly observers thrive in good times, but suffer in bad times, because what they are observing is already vibrating. And as they observe it, they include it into their vibrational countenance. And as they include it, the universe accepts that as their point of attraction and gives them more of the essence of it. So, for an observer, the better it gets, or the worse it gets, the worse it gets. However, one who is a visionary thrives in all times. With your practical attention to any subject, the law of attraction delivers circumstances, conditions, experiences, other people, and all manner of things that match your habitual dominant vibration. And as things begin to manifest around you that match the thoughts you have been holding, you now develop stronger and stronger vibrational habits, or, I don't know this word, or proclivities? Livitize. Proclivities. We're going to find out what this word is. The time is 14:11. Let me show you first what's last on my phone. It's an essay on life, about life by Napoleon Hill. I was reading this morning. Life, you can't subdue me because I refuse to take your discipline too seriously. When you try to hurt me, I laugh, and the laughter knows no pain. I appreciate your joys whenever I find them. Your sorrows neither frighten nor discourage me, for there is laughter in my soul. That's the first paragraph. Temporary defeat does not make me sad. I simply set music to the words of defeat and turn it into a song. Your tears are not for me, for I like laughter much better. And because I like it, I use it as a substitute for grief and sorrow and pain and disappointment. Second paragraph. Life, you are a fickle trickster, don't deny it. You slipped the emotion of love into my heart so that you might use it as a thorn with which to prick my soul. But I learned to dodge your trap with laughter. You tried to lure me with the desire for gold, but I have fooled you by following the trail which leads to knowledge instead. You induced me to build beautiful friendships, then converted my friends to enemies, so you may harden my heart. But I sidestepped your figure on this by laughing off your attempts and selecting new friends in my own way. The third paragraph. You caused men to cheat me at trade, so I will become distrustful. But I won again, because I possess one precious asset which no man can steal. It is the power to think my own thoughts and to be myself. You threaten me with death, but to me death is nothing worse than a long, peaceful sleep, and sleep is the sweetest of human experiences, excepting laughter. You build a fire of hope in my heart, then sprinkle water on the flames, but I can go you one better by rekindling the fire, and I laugh at you once more. The fourth paragraph. The fifth and final paragraph. You have nothing that can lure me away from laughter, and you are powerless to scare me into submission. To a life of laughter, then, I raise my cup of cheer. Cheers. Cheers. Let me just get my cup of cheer. It's a beautiful cup of coffee. I've been without my coffee mate for a couple of days, so I received it last night, but I had a latte instead. I didn't have a delicious cup of coffee, a normal cup of coffee. Looks like it could wait for today. So cheers. I raise my cup of cheer to you. Okay, let's carry on with this reading. Because we're going to page number 45. Oh, what was I looking up? A word. Can you see where you get led? You get led down the divine path before you know it. Okay. But we find out along the way, PROC proclivity, a tendency to choose or do something regularly, an inclination or predisposition towards a particular thing, a proclivity for hard work. Proclivity for hard work. Okay, thank you for that. So, with your practiced attention to any subject, the law of attraction delivers circumstances, conditions, experiences, other people, and all manner of things that match your habitual dominant vibration. And as things begin to manifest around you that match the thoughts you have been holding, you now develop stronger and stronger vibrational habits or proclivities. And so, your once small and insignificant thought has now evolved into a powerful belief. And your powerful beliefs will always be played out in your experience. So we're on page 43 now, chapter 9. The hidden value behind your emotional reactions. Your sense of sight is different from your sense of hearing, and your sense of smell is different from your sense of touch. But even though they are different, they are all vibrational interpretations. In other words, when you approach a hot stove, we read this recently, 3232 was on the timer. We recently read this. Okay. Retouching, recapping. Refresh. We'll have a refresher. Always means something deeper, different, when you reread something. After it's had time to digest. In other words, when you approach a hot stove, your sense of sight does not necessarily tell you that the stove is hot. Your sense of hearing and your sense of taste or smell are not usually the way you recognise a hot stove either. But as you approach the stove with your body, the sensors in your skin let you know that the stove is hot. You were born with sensitive, evolved, sophisticated translators of vibrations that help you understand and define your experience. And in the same way that you utilise your 5 physical senses to interpret your physical life experiences, you were born with other senses, your emotions, which are further vibrational interpreters that help you understand in the moment the experiences that you are living. Emotions are indicators of your point of attraction. Your emotions are your indicators of the vibrational content of your being in every moment. And so when you become aware of the feeling of your emotions, you can also be aware of your vibrational offering. And once you combine your knowledge of the law of attraction with your in this moment awareness of what your vibrational offering is, then you will have full control of your own powerful point of attraction, With this knowledge, you can now guide your life experience in any way you choose. Your emotions simply, purely, and only are about your relationship with your source. And since your emotions tell you everything that you would ever want or need to know about your relationship with your source, we often refer to your emotions as your emotional guidance system. When you made the decision to come forth into this physical body, you fully understood your eternal connection to source energy, and you knew that your emotions would be constant indicators that would let you know in every moment your current relationship with source energy. And so, understanding the powerful guidance that you have eternal access to, you felt no sense of risk, no sense of confusion, only a sense of adventure and true exhilaration. Emotions are indicators of your alignment with source energy. We're just coming to the bottom of page 44. I felt drawn to tell you. The table's a bit wobbly, but it's stable enough. Does the job. Your emotions indicate the degree of your alignment with source. Although you could never achieve such a complete misalignment with source that you disconnect from it altogether, the thoughts that you choose to give your attention to do give you a substantial range in alignment or misalignment with the non-physical energy that is truly who you are. And so, with time and practice, you will come to know in every moment your degree of alignment with who you really are. For when you are in full allowance of the energy of your source, you thrive. And to the degree that you do not allow this alignment, you do not thrive. I can feel you getting tired. Okay, just stick with me just a little bit longer. Okay, we just need to raise this vibration a little before we say goodbye. You are empowered beings. My eyes feel really heavy. Come on. Let me just have a look what my daughter's message is that she's just sent me. Okay. She's just told me that a box of her dad's stuff, possessions, will be arriving at the house by the end of the week. Box of dad's stuff should be at the house by the end of the week. That's what it says. I know about the stuff. I know that it's coming. I know it's being returned. But Emily's not here until Saturday, so she's giving us heads up. Heads up. There's your heads up. Okay. Right. Are we awake now? We're wide awake. I can tell you more about it. It's not an issue. It's some of Simon's possessions that were at his. I was going to say the aftermath of his funeral. They were never returned. They were used at his funeral in the evening. So, and they were never returned, and they're being returned now. 7 years later, so it's all good. You are empowered beings. You are utterly free to create. And when you know that, you are focused upon things that are in vibrational harmony with that. You feel absolute joy. But when you think thoughts that are contrary to that truth, you feel the opposite emotions of disempowerment and bondage. And all emotions fall somewhere within that range, from joy to disempowerment. Okay, we're on the last bit now. Use your emotions to feel your way back to well-being. When you think a thought that rings true with who you really are, you feel harmony coursing through your physical body. Joy, love, and a sense of freedom are examples of that alignment. And when you think thoughts that do not ring true with who you really are, you feel the disharmony in your physical body. Depression, fear, and feelings of bondage are examples of that misalignment. In the same way that sculptures mould clay into the creation that pleases them, you create by moulding energy. You mould it through your power of focus by thinking about things, remembering things, and imagining things. You focus the energy when you speak, when you write, when you listen, when you are silent, when you remember, and when you imagine. You focus it through the projection of thought. Like the sculptors who with time and practice learn to mould the clay into the precise desired creation, you can learn to mould the energy that creates worlds through the focus of your own mind. And like the sculptors, who with their hands feel their way as they recreate their vision, you will use your emotions to feel your way to well-being. You will use your emotions to feel your way to well-being. So, I have written in the cards, let's get some cards from here, some words. Let's see what words want to come out. I'm hoping that they're positive, affirming, uplifting, encouraging words. Let's have a look. Well, the song that's coming through is When Will I See You Again? I'm not sure, because I was drawn to do a reading like this, which is, it's great because I feel settled either way, but it's a different type of reading for me. So I'm not sure. When can we share precious moments? Whenever you wish for them. When will I see you again? The callous. Heartless and cold. Well, you can warm things up. This is about like making amends. When can I see you again? When you decide to see me again. Huh? Police officer. Okay, I feel this is about gathering evidence. The abandoned. Good words, but we can figure this out. I'm feeling the energy of you have to follow your own internal guidance. It was 4444 on the counter when I was like speaking there, because I'm looking at the camera. Okay, I'm looking at you. What do you want to do? If you want to see somebody, then see them. If you want to contact somebody, then contact them. If you want to explain yourself to somebody, explain yourself to somebody. It's a feeling, it's your, what's going to make you feel better? Do that. And if you're scared of doing that, then you're scared of rejection. So face your fear and do it anyway. Okay. You have to tell yourself what you want to do in this situation. You take control. The teasing. Are you teasing me? Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. You are the wizard. You know, the energy of the magician came out when I looked at this energy. It's like, well, you should know what to do. You don't need to be waiting to be told what to do, not outside of yourself. You can tell yourself what to do. Take charge. If you've been given the position of the King of Pentacles here, you take charge. You're like the father of the earth. You don't wait to be told what to do, apart from you tell you what to do. What do you want to do? Because this love is... I'm swimming around, move out of my way. The hot. Okay, feeling hot. A meeting. The blunt. You're going to feel better when you've got whatever you want to get off of your chest. That's really... There's a storm cloud lurking. Okay. Somehow, you need to be able to... private dancer. Okay, that's a tapping of your feet. Jeez. Just say it. Tunnel. Air. You need some air. I think you're going to hyperventilate, to be honest with you. Paper bag, paper bag, paper bag, paper bag. Bed. Hyperventilating. Panic attacks. Okay. Do you need to go and take a nap? It's not a nap, is it? Nap. Nap spelt backwards is pan, but this takes me to the Peter Pan energy. And it's like calling Pan. Pan. What's going on here? Come on. A poem. I have no poetry with me. Poetry in motion. Love's got the world in motion. But we're being misunderstood. Who's being misunderstood? There's a big misunderstanding, okay? Oh my goodness, please don't drop all the cards on me. The sweet, the awkward, the proud, the star, a big misunderstanding. You need to speak up. Because I feel you might have a cardiac arrest. Not quite literally, but you feel as if you're having a heart attack. It's a panic attack. Geez, crowd. In a crowd? You're feeling overwhelmed by energy. You're not panicking me, but I can handle like this kind of energy. It's okay. I don't mean to laugh. I raise my cup of tea. It's my programming. Okay, so I understand this energy of feeling claustrophobic. Okay, there's a lot of energy around you. If you're reading energy, it's misaligned with yours. You're going to want to escape. It's like, get me the... Watch your energy, your heat, pick up on that environment. You need to remove yourself if you can from that environment and find alignment. And if that's not a person that you can find alignment to, then it's get outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature. The King of Pentacles I'm talking here to. A swimsuit. Okay, is it that hot? I want to take a dip. Oh, okay. The hairy. A shower. Would you like to have a shower? The ambitious. We want to delve deeper than that. It's pointing out that a website's no good, so this is like the energy of looking from afar. I want to touch it now. Touch. see it, touch it, taste it, taste it. I know the energy I've been having. Playful thoughts. They're nice. It's what the soul wants. Painting. Painting a picture. I'm going to go to some other cards. We've got a demonstration here going on. A stranger in reverse. Plain. Keep it plain and simple. Don't need to worry about anything. You're not a stranger. You're not a stranger to love. 50-50 was on the counter then. Face. This is like theatre. The Restless. Well, the Noble. But the energy, blowing your own trumpet, Stallion, and a holiday, and a fall. I feel like your heart has been shot with that, been shot through the head. You put that on your head, wouldn't you? Well, no, it's through the heart, isn't it, Lucy? Well, I don't know. I felt it would go through your head. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I try not to. You play your parts and you play your game. You give love a bad name. You give love a bad name. Especially to someone like me. Don't give love a bad name. I'm well acquainted with love. It's gentle, it's loving. So, become acquainted with it. You are acquainted with it, look, right there, the whole time. And crown yourself. Moving from the page to the king. Who is the king of the castle? Looking down on all those dirty rascals. You're making me giggle. I like it. Right, what was I going to do? I'll just pull some random cards for you. We'll take it up to an hour. Okay. We can give ourselves 1 hour a day to rest and digress. Okay, let's do this then. We can finish with a fairy tarot card. Oh, okay, some cards. What's going on? We've got ghastly, causing great horror or fear. What is? You have to talk to me. This is about learning to open up. So emotions. These are cards of emotions. So we're having the emotion of ghastly, causing great horror or fear. Okay, it says I'm scared to say hello. I want to, but you have me all in my emotions. So I would maybe deal with the parts about being scared to say hello. Say hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely? Look, I'm here with you. Romantic. Conducive to or characterised by the expression of love. Tell me how to win your heart. Honesty. Well, naughtiness. For I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying the hardest words ever. I find them so easy now. I'm so well acquainted with love that saying to people, I love you, or just I love you, you know, it's not an issue. It used to be. Now it's, you know, it's love, isn't it? I love so much that saying I love you and then expressing why, that's not an issue either. It just rolls off the tongue for me. But it doesn't for everybody. I know that. That's why I can talk for England. I can talk about love. Okay, but we've got naughtiness. No, we don't. We have naughty. Mildly rude or indecent, typically because related to sex. Can't just talk about that all night long, all night. What do you talk about during the day, though? Let's leave the past in the past. A new adventure awaits us. Yeah. Let's keep raking up the past. It should only really be pulled forward to be healed, not to just recreating, reinventing the past. Different versions of it. Let's leave that. I'm strong to look at the bottom of the deck. We are more than just physical beings. We are whispers of love, dancing in the breeze. Okay. Oh, my throat's tickly. This normally indicates as a block in the... Well, it's not a block, it's an activation in the throat chakra. Allow the divine to speak your truth. It is really scary. But really it comes down to like a, oh fuck it, you know, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? The less you open your heart to others, the more your heart suffers. Deepak Chopra is a really good person to study. Metaphysical stuff, really good. Tense, unable to relax because of nervousness, anxiety or stimulation, deal with it. Don't sit in it any longer. Your emotions are trying to guide you. Look, I would love to receive a message from you. And we shall be the grandparents. Let's cut to the chase. Gorgeous, beautiful, very attractive. Okay. Because you're gorgeous, I'll do anything for you. Likewise. I know you'll get me through. Okay. It's a knowing. So let's finish this message 5744 on the timer. Is it on the timer? Is it on the counter? It's everywhere. Let's get this reading wrapped up. Okay. Fairies of the Tarot. Can we have a final message, please? The Hermit. Card number 9. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. I feel there's a misunderstanding here about being in hermitage. Okay, you want to be surrounded by people that are in alignment with you. It isn't about wanting complete solitude and not wanting to be bothered. Come correctly. That's it, come correctly. But don't be scared to come. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Card number 9. Come with love. You should never withhold love. You are never alone, even when it appears that way. You are actually surrounded by God, the angels and the fairies who want to help you. You can ask them for assistance at any time and they will illuminate your path to peace and happiness. It is important to always shine your light. My phone's just flashed up. 1445 is the time. I'm tutting. Why are we tutting? Stop tutting. We tutted yesterday. We tutted today. Enough. Pippin. Let's go outside. It's important to always shine your light so that other people can follow in your footsteps. In this way, you are a beacon of inspiration for them. Emulate the kind of person you admire so that others may learn from you as well. It may even be time for you to begin teaching or acting as a mentor to those in need of direction. Our hermit holds a gilded Star of David, symbolic of the celestial guidance and the lineage of biblical King David. Hail to the king! Is that what they say? I don't know, but you just got through. What does that even mean? I think it's like hailstones. A weather warning. Well, there was a storm. I did see the storm cloud, but whatever. You've had enough guidance to get you through the storm. Okay, additional meanings of this card. Taking a peaceful break from society, pondering the mysteries of life, searching for enlightenment, and reconnecting with Source. That's what the fairies say. And we've read a lot about that, haven't we? We have. So, let me leave you on some orange notes. I suppose they could be musical notes, couldn't they? If they had like little stick and flicky things on them. A double crop. I'm not going to try and say the notes. Escape. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my love. Unbreakable bond. I'm ready to face this now. I know you see right through me. And we have no revengeful intentions. But underlying energies, I'm still too ashamed to face you. We can't leave it on that note. We're 1 hour. It was 1 hour, 2 minutes and 22 seconds when I looked. Right. I don't know. It's like, do you want to see a lock of my hair? There you go. A lock of my hair. It went a lock of your hair. It's just dangling over my face, so I thought I'd show it to you. I've got to go and get a shower. I'm having a really. I mean, what's the time? 3 o'clock in the afternoon, nearly. Yes. Wow. I'm going to go now. That's nice because look, in the reverse is embarrassed and ashamed. So once we kind of admit that we're ashamed and feeling embarrassed, we can face those. Oh my goodness, what are all them cards on the floor? Okay, well, I'm left with these cards, so we'll leave the cards on the floor and we'll finish with this final message, okay? Okay. Tap into your sixth sense, an offering of a fruitful opportunity. Attention to detail. Open up to love. A burden, a heavy burden to carry. Moving along swiftly. Walk away from what no longer works. A zest for life. You're crying over spilt milk. A blast from the past. Restless nights. A very exciting opportunity. You're waiting for an answer. Smug and egotistical. Quitters never win. Take that leap of faith. Yeah, you haven't missed a boat. We'll kick that one out. The love of a lifetime. A celebration of life. Feeling trapped and stuck. Reaping what you've sown. Balance given and receiving. Light at the end of the tunnel. Do not retaliate. One more card from Fairies. Hey Tia Luna. She's been crying. Today, she has been crying. He's like, don't cry. We have the King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, I thought it said experimental. It's like I'm wiping sleepy dust out of my eyes. But I was wiping sleepy dust out of my eyes. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Hence, a reading like this, we can just have a chat, can't we? Okay, not be distracted. The King of Swords. The King of Winter. We're approaching winter in these upcoming days. The King of Winter is fair, impartial and completely professional. He's also pretty much emotionally unavailable. If you're looking for someone to give you flawless advice, he's your guy. If you're seeking a speaker for your event who will impress everyone in the audience, book him right away. If you need a new chief executive officer for your company, sign him up. He'll require a healthy bonus. He can even be he can be Mr. Incredible. Okay. With Elastigirl. He can even be an incredible humanitarian if he believes in the cause. However, if you're seeking a romantic partner, you may want to walk right on by. It's not that he's a bad fellow, on the contrary, he's quite amazing. He's just not really built for heart-to-heart talks, candlelit dinners, liar. I'm sorry, but look. That's just a persona that you've taken on. You're lying, but we'll carry on. It doesn't feel good, really, does it, lying to yourself? But hey, it's all good. You're hilarious. Do not retaliate. That's why I was told that. Oh. He's just not really built for heart-to-heart talks, candlelit dinners, cuddling, or walks on the beach. The romantic within you would be frustrated with this king as a partner. Not when you see right through someone and you just know. You just know how to handle them. Quirks and all. Insecurities and all. Okay. Oh. The King of Winter walks in happy solitude with his friend, the owl. Wisdom and the intellect are the only companionship he needs. Well, that's what's being provided without distractions, okay? Wisdom and the intellect are the only companionship he needs. The additional meanings of this card: college professors, public speaking, brilliant ideas, dealing with the government, unemotional relationships. Okay. You have to do what's best for you. Because I felt there was this energy of, okay, well, you can come forward. You don't need to be like in solitude. It's like, no, I need solitude. It's like, okay, whatever works. The Queen of Summer. Okay, the Queen of Cups, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. My table's a bit of a mess. Let's read this and I'm going to have a shower. The Queen of Summer. Oh, excuse me. The Queen of Summer is beautiful and serene. You enter her presence and a sense of calm envelopes you. I think it's envelops. I hear people say envelops, but it takes me to like an envelope. I would call an envelope, not an envelope. Envelope, envelopes, envelopes. So just keeps you safe. Puts an arm around you, like the dog here. Okay. She radiates love and peace. The Queen also knows what you're thinking. Extremely intuitive, she understands your heart better than you do. For that reason, she makes an outstanding counsellor who can help you get clarity on whatever situation is troubling you. 11101. It's 1111 now. Well, with a 0 in between. There it is, on the council. This Queen has a deep love for friends and family and will be there for you. In fact, she's pretty much there for everyone. Tender-hearted and charitable, she can give too much. For this reason, you may experience the Queen of Summer as an exhausted and cautious person. She has given a great deal and hasn't always been given to in equal measure. She has experienced loss, and in that loss, she may have become wiser and more discerning about whom she lets in. The Queen stands in a field surrounded by other fairies. The sunflowers indicate she can create happiness, which is why so many are vying for her attention. The additional meanings of this card: a close and trusted friend, taking on an important cause, protecting those who need assistance, being sure to give and receive, a spiritual teacher. Guys, I love you all dearly. I will speak to you soon. So until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.